Good morning, everyone. So we are just got done with breakfast. Say good morning. You get a smile today. So it's about almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, so 10:40. So we're just watching TV. I literally just got done eating. I'm pretty much gonna just hang around until she has to take her nap in about 45 minutes. And then after that I'll have my writing assignment, meeting with the writing center. So the good thing about the writing center that is here in my school, I never used it in undergrad, to be honest, but the good thing about the writing center here is that they also do you could do a face-to-face appointment or an online appointment, and of course with having her online is more convenient, so it's more like a video chat, and they look at your paper. When you make the appointment, you upload the paper. You upload your paper with the rubric attached, and sorry, I was watching something on TV. You upload the rubric and your paper, and then they can compare. You can see them live edit as well, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, they actually had it the last 2 or 3 times I've used a writing center. They haven't used a live edit portion. I don't know, I guess something was wrong with their software at the time, so hopefully it's working today. But I'm just gonna have them proofread my paper. Normally the appointments are an hour long, but I haven't been on the phone for an hour, so it shouldn't be that long. It should probably be like 15-20 minutes, and then we should be done. So, and then I'm gonna start my flashcards. So I started a little bit last night, but then I was just over it at that point. I don't know, I feel like this break was a blessing and a curse, because although I felt a little bit more relaxed and I can get some stuff done with my website and stuff like that, it still kind of hindered me, because now I just feel I don't really feel like studying. I have that senioritis without being a senior. Alright, so I just got done. Actually, I've been done for about, it literally was only 20 minutes. 15 minutes. So right now I am just making the added corrections. It wasn't minor. I just forgot to address something in my introduction, but she said it looked good. So we have the option of uploading a draft to, do a plagiarism checker checker, maybe that's right. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to fine-tune, make sure everything flowed right. I wanted to make sure that my citations were correct, because the very first paper I wrote earlier this semester, my citations were all over the place. I mean, they were right, but I never really had someone really check them, I guess, because they were not correct. So I'm sorry, but because I'm gonna be writing papers throughout the whole entire 3 years that I'm gonna be here, I figured it's just a good start to just make sure that your stuff is on check or appropriate whenever you're doing your paper, just making sure all of my everything is correct. So that's really what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this whole safe assigned submission to be done, and then once it does its the whole plagiarism check, then I'm just gonna I'm gonna go ahead and upload it. So that assignment is done and checked. I'm not really sure if she's gonna grade it. Once this whole checker gets done, then I'm just gonna go ahead and submit it. I'm glad I just got that whole meeting with the writing center and all of that. I felt she did a lot better than the last couple people that I've talked to. She really edited my paper live, which there really wasn't much to edit. And then she did go through my APA and make sure it was correct, but I don't know if she really went through it, because I still found some errors that I did when I compared it to the actual APA book. So I don't know. I guess they can only do so much, but I don't know if I don't know. But anyways, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Monday. What are y'all up to today? Like, what are your plans and everything? Comment down below. Let's have a conversation down in the comment box. But really, I'm gonna try and do this whole flashcard thing. Sorry, I like literally have yawned so much. I'm gonna try and really work on this flashcard thing. I'm like dreading doing it because I just don't really want to do it, but I really have to like get on it. But I just feel so lazy. I just want to like, I want to be done with school. Like, I really just want this semester to be over. I have like 3 more weeks. I'm like so ready for it to be done. I don't know. All right, so let's look at this safe assign and see, because which I cited that, which this is not another student paper. This is definitely like my paper. Oh, wow. Wow, that's so fucking wild. Okay, so let me tell you something that's really funny. Well, it's not really funny, but I didn't really know that they did this. So, you know, before you get into CRNA school, you could take classes. I've talked about this before, like you could take Patho or whatever. But like once you get into CRNA school, you have the option to take like a couple of classes. So like we don't start until June. But you have options to take like, you know, spring courses to like lighten your load like for the first year. So I guess somebody in my class had took this writing class or whatever, and I guess they had cited a paper that was their own paper, like rewrote it. You know how like you have papers but you write about the same topic in like a previous class, and instead of you like writing a whole new brand new paper, you like just use a paper, like you use your paper but you kind of just reword things differently. Actually, I don't think he took this writing class, but he took a different writing class. Well, anyways, they ended up he ended up being like dinged for plagiarism, but it was his own paper. And so now, here, let me just kind of show you. So now as I'm going through, it's funny because, so I'm still trying to figure out like how this works completely, but it's saying that like I have a 59% like highest match. So they obviously found some like stuff in here that quote unquote is plagiarism, but it's really not. So like this sentence right here, I cited, as you can see. So if you click on it, because I just clicked on it and I was just like, wait, what in the world, how is it? So it's saying that it's from another student's paper. Well, it's not pulling up, but it pulled up this paper when I clicked on it. This paper I wrote earlier this semester. It's a 5-paragraph essay. I didn't realize that like I guess whenever you upload, they keep this paper in here, and so it just kind of like shows it pulls it up. That's so wild. So all of this obviously I cited, like this is stuff I've cited. This is a citation. This is my paper. Other students take more research needs to be defended by. Yeah, I believe I wrote this side, right? Neurological function. I'm trying to look at it. Let me just exit it out. I wonder if it'll pull it up again. Yep, cited this, which would be citation 7 or whatever. So citation 7, quoted that. This right here, I don't know whose paper this is. Let's look. This is mine still. It's so freaking funny. This, I believe it's also mine. This is a citation. That's probably also mine as well. And then all of this. So my citation, this is like incorrect because this is pulled from my original paper. but I didn't use my paper to, like, I did and I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't just, like, pull that paper and, like, reword some stuff. Like, I literally had to, like, pull all of my research and, like, reorganize it to come up with a literature synthesis. Because it's so different from an essay. But I think that's just so crazy. Hey, y'all. Giving y'all an update.
If it's not for my robot, it's not a Roomba.
Alright, so I'm working on my flashcards right now. I am just like watching TV and working on my flashcards. I finished editing the vlog, so I'm already posting. I've already posted that. I'm gonna work on editing Vlogmas Day 2, and then I may even cut this one short if I decide to film later tonight. After she goes to bed and after my mentoring meeting. But that's pretty much what I'm doing. Just kind of putting everything into Quizlet right now. Boop, boop, boop. Just kind of putting everything into Quizlet and watching Munchkin. So I'll talk to y'all soon. So currently making, or just made her some dinner. Just doing waffles, cucumbers, and some sliced bananas. For the last couple days, she's had like the zucchini, mushrooms, and what else does she have? Potatoes. So I try to switch it up just so she has like a variety. But I just do something simple. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. It's pretty early, but I am starving. So I don't know what I want. A part of me like wants to do a salad because it's easy, it's healthy. I could just toss it up, do that. Maybe I'll just do a salad and a smoothie.
I've been thinking about Gigi the Carol lately.
Yeah, a protein smoothie. So I think I'll do a salad and a protein smoothie. And then if I'm still hungry, maybe later I'll like cut up some potatoes.
I never totally put
And have some fruit.
We've been through this. Why are you bringing up my sister?
Or maybe I'll do like avocado toast later.
I think I'm going with that one.
Alright, so it's 7 o'clock.
350 meters. You will drive slowly.
And
We're talking like
you're
the
gonna
phone.
smile.
Yeah.
So just kind of chilling, watching TV,
After
just
you.
getting ready to kind of put her to bed.
So this
I'll probably put her to bed in about like 10 minutes.
in its original.
And then just start like reviewing stuff for my mentee. But that is really about it. We ate dinner. She is now bathed, clean, ready for bed. I do need to do some laundry, so hopefully if I put her down at a decent time, I can just run downstairs and throw her clothes in the washer
Some coffee cups.
and do laundry.
But I can use them.
But we shall see.
So we keep going.
Oh yeah, please, let's
Which
go.
way?
I don't know, I see the kitchen right there.
No, save the kitchen for last. But
It's 9 o'clock. Alright, so I just got done editing Vlogmas Day 2. It's exporting as we speak. I'm like on a roll. Remember how like 2 days ago so the good thing about these vlogs, let me just say, the good thing about these vlogs is I don't have to edit a lot of shit. I only edit, the only thing that I'm editing is like if I'm repeating something over and over again, which I realize I do a lot. So like I'll say the same thing over, something I said like earlier in the day over again, which is like mad annoying when I'm like editing. But I realized for the last like 3 days I've been saying I'm gonna film like a new video, and I still haven't filmed a new video, and I still need to film a new video. I'm honestly gonna try, but I ain't making no promises. I did make some progress with my flashcards. Actually, I need to make a smoothie, but because I'm hungry. But I did make some progress with my flashcards, so I think I have about 20, not really 20 slides. So this is what I do. Let me just kind of turn my computer over. So this is what I do is, so I take the PowerPoint and then I take the Quizlet. I put them side by side. So I do not take my computer to school. Let me just say that. Like, I have a Mac or whatever. I only take my computer if I'm having an exam, because we do our exams on here. So, and I don't know if like anyone's familiar with like the exam software they have. It's called Exemplify. So when I was in undergrad, we didn't have this. We had like we did our exams on paper. So it's a computerized exam. It locks your entire screen, so there's like absolutely no cheating. Like, there's no way you can cheat. It literally locks down your screen until you're done with the exam, and then it like once you have submitted your exam, your computer goes back to normal or whatever. But you don't get your grade instantly, because like I mentioned in a previous video, we have like those fill in the blanks and those like hotspot questions. So those questions have to be like graded by our professors, so it takes them a little bit to kind of get through it. And then what they do is they look at the average of like who answered what correctly, and see if like that question was appropriate. And sometimes they may like throw out a question if like a certain amount of people like get something wrong or it wasn't like worded right. But that doesn't happen all the time. There may be like one question that is thrown out on every exam, but it's not like something that's very common. But anyways, so I only use my computer for papers, if I do like video chatting, computers like work stuff, but I don't take notes on here is what I'm really getting at. So I pull up the PowerPoint. So like the stuff that I take notes on are on my iPad. So I take the PowerPoint and I'll go through and I'll like copy and paste everything into Quizlet, like asking myself questions like based on this. And then what I do is I go through and I delete the slide that I already used. So I believe this was originally like 76 slides. Well, now it's down to 21. However, there's a bunch of like photos and stuff in here and graphs that don't really count. So there's probably like maybe about 10. There's not really a lot. So I then need to go into my iPad and then look at my notes and see what other questions that I wrote down to add to Quizlet. So that's kind of like how my process of doing this. And then what I end up doing is I end up re-listening to the lecture, which is probably something I really should have did this weekend. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really should have re-listened to this lecture. Yeah, that is something I really should have did. That's a complete fail on my part. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I should have listened to the lecture again. The question is, do I want to do it tonight? Do I want to re-listen to the lecture tonight? Alright, so I am drinking my smoothie. I got a couple of questions regarding like mental math and like kind of like oral board. So I still may make a dedicated video to this. So to answer your question, mental math, yes, they do want you to know mental math. I don't know if it's just like for my program or in general. So like in the OR, you won't have time to really like grab your phone and like try to calculate stuff. So you need to be able to do like simple math, converting doses by weight and stuff like that. So I know mental math is definitely not my strongest suit. But it's just something that you really have to work on and like be able to just get a good grasp on, because you will have to do just easy quick calculations at like that second, and like pulling out your phone and try to calculate it isn't like gonna cut it. And I think a lot of places now I don't know how true this is, don't want you to have your phone in the OR. That's something my professor told me, but I'm not really sure if that's really like a true thing, because I remember when I shadowed, like once they like got through the induction and like are maintaining the patient, a lot of them are like reading on their phone, whatever. So you just don't have like time to really like pull out your phone and do a calculation. So you do have to know how to do like simple math. Like you have automate and you can give 0.2 milligrams to 0.6 milligrams, you have a 100 kilo patient, like how much are you giving? Like you need to be able to do like simple math like that. So there are like tricks and stuff, and there's a couple of tricks that I do know, and there's a couple of tricks that I've like looked up to help you do mental math like easy, but it's something that you just have to practice, you have to work on. So that's something that like if you are looking to go into CRNA school, or sorry, you're looking to go to CRNA school, or you got into CRNA school and you're kind of like in that waiting period, I would like suggest like just kind of getting like a good grasp on like mental math. That's always a good thing to try to work on. If you're interested in like a dedicated video as to like mental math and like some like tricks that I've like learned along the way, I can definitely do a video. Just like, comment, and just let me know, and I can film that. But to answer your question, you do have to know how to do mental math. So that was like one of the questions I got when I was in boards, oral boards. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tune in for tomorrow for day 4 of Vlogmas, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye y'all.